You don't know shit, nigger boy.
No, he stopped talking to me because of a bunch of assholes on the internet that were going after me, decided to go after him, and so his family started blaming me for what they were doing to them. So, yeah, he is no longer talking to me. So, yeah. One thing I've had to learn is this: not every opportunity is going to fall in our lap. Not every opportunity is going to come to us. Sometimes we have to make our opportunities. And me, I've made my opportunity. I've cut my teeth long enough to where I'm now able to do what I need to do to start building myself back up. And don't give me that excuse of, oh, but this, but that. Now, fuck that butts, man. Everybody's got a butt. If you want to be successful, stop sitting on your ass. Get out there, hit that fucking shit, and go for it, dude. Stop making excuses. Find an excuse to win. Don't make excuses for yourself. Make opportunities. Not sure. I'll have to figure that one out. But I'll definitely give you a shout out for fucking sure. Like, that is not a fucking problem. Like, when Marty assaulted me the way that he did, Brendan was the first one to call me up and check on me and make sure I was okay. He was literally the first one out of all my friends to call me and make sure that I was good. Um, he was, he always did what he could to look after me. And it's just like, it's been rough, dude. Like, it's been absolutely insane to see this wonderful kid who had such a bright future ahead of him now just gone. Like, it's beyond fucked up. And that's why I just don't understand how someone can do that, you know? You help us expose these people for what they are and help us to shut them down. Because it's already been proven that I'm not what they claim I am. That much has already been proven true. So, Chris, please, I'm asking you as a friend, and as a brother, and as a fellow human being, will you help us stop these people? Whatever information you need, we will give it to you. But we need to know that you're in our corner and you'll help us. So what do you say, man? Will you help us stop these people for good? Please. Apparently he didn't like the fact that I was trying to look out for him and whatnot, and yeah. Turns out he fucking hated it. So he labeled me as a fucking bad guy, apparently. All because I tried to protect him from going through any more shit than what he was already going through. Bro, that thing is beautiful, man. Good work. I like that look, man. That looks so fucking good. Oh no, what had happened was one of the trolls went in and made a report, and they ended up catching me on that shit. So, yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that's nice for being single because of these fucking asshole trolls. And have been single for the last since like 2021. Other than that, not too bad. Like, other than them fucking hooking me up with fake ass chicks that just want to use me. Not too bad, actually. You gotta ask yourself when it comes down to, wanting to make a living for yourself. Do you want to spend the rest of your life doing a job that you hate? Or do you want to spend more time focusing on turning what you love into a job and making a living from it and doing that for the rest of your life? Because one thing I've had to learn that is when you do what you love for a living, you'll never have to work a day in your life. Oh, for sure, dude. Like I said, man, it's not that I don't want to be on there. Like I said, it's just I respect y'all too much to let that negativity come y'all's way. You know what I mean? I want to have them, gone out of my life for good and made to where they cannot screw with me ever again or screw with what I'm trying to do. So that I can focus on not only showing people that I'm not this awful, evil individual that they're making me out to be, but also, like, I need that chance to be able to rebuild what they basically have torn down. That's my biggest problem right there, are those two guys. Because if I can get rid of them for good and make it to where they can't screw with me again, I can do what I need to do and I can show people who I really am and show people that, hey, this is what I'm really about. This is what I'm doing with my life. And the cause of his passing was actually because somebody had laced his weed with fentanyl. And that's how he ended up passing, was from a fentanyl overdose because someone laced his weed with a lot of fentanyl. And that's what killed him. The poor kid didn't even stand a chance, dude. Like, and it's sad. The kid had a very amazing future ahead of him. Like, he was doing so good. And then, unfortunately, he passed. And when I say that these guys steal my stuff, they're not just like, randomly going in and taking it once it's, posted. No. These guys are literally hacking into my computer and stealing unreleased work and reposting it up and getting paid for the work that I do. And the guy that is doing most of this is that not William Glory Hole, but N-Word Boy. N-Word Boy made up the name Lance Chilkins, which is literally my name, with the letters mixed around. He made that name just to steal my music and get paid for my work. Cause not gonna lie, you know, obviously, about everything that went on, like it's pretty fucked up. Like it really is. Everything that went down is messed up and it never really should have happened. That said, I'm definitely I'm definitely glad that, you stepped in and reached out because honestly, like I said, talking with you, it, I definitely feel more normal now than anything else. It feels really good to be normal again. It really does. To be able to have you and my friends and my family and just being normal again, it feels good. It really does. To be honest, I've not had a normal life. And by the end of this year, will have been 6 years. All that time of not having a normal life. And it fucking sucks. I've not been able to do the things that I used to do or any of that. And I fucking hate it. I fucking hate that I've not had a normal life. And I really want to be able to get back to that, but it's hard for me to do. Like, I just don't understand how someone can take someone's life like that and have no regrets. Like, I just don't get it. He was such a good dude. And yet, this evil fucking person decided to lace his weed with fentanyl and essentially kill him. And, it doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense at how somebody can be, that evil and that fucked up. I don't get it. Exactly, dude. And like I said, I understand how I make myself a target, and that's the thing, I'm trying not to. I really have been trying not to make myself an easy target. And honestly, dude, I definitely do appreciate it, man, for sure. Any kind of help, I definitely, appreciate any kind of help that you can give me. Whether it's on how to protect my music or how to make it hard for them to screw with me by any means possible. And, I'm telling you this because I care, like I said, because you're genuinely a good person. And I can promise you that I will be here with you through every step of the way. I promise you that. Because, like I said, I've gone through the abuse. I know what it's like. I went through it for years. And I can tell you right now, that road that he's going down, it's not good. You need to save yourself. You need to get out and save yourself before it's too late. Because you don't deserve that. Because, when I started doing music back in 2009, and I started practicing over the years when I got to the point to where I'm at now, and I started realizing that people actually are listening to my stuff over the last few years. That's when I decided, yo, I need to be a voice for people like myself. But it's how am I supposed to do that if my fans don't get the music that they need and deserve? I really don't get it, man. And what they're doing to me that you're just seeing, that's just the tip of the iceberg, man. That's not even counting what they do behind the scenes. Because what they do behind the scenes is far, far worse. Right? And this dude's older than me. He's 45 years old. And I'm 33. And the dude's fucking good. Because I'll be honest, dude, when I started YouTube, I knew what I was signing up for as far as having haters and stuff like that. I was very aware of that. But what I was not prepared for is to be harassed by people like N-Word Boy and William Glory Hole and all these people that, want to, take shots at me and see me fail. I was not prepared for that, and nor was I prepared to see my family and my friends have to go through literally the same exact shit because of these people. I was not prepared for that whatsoever. Believe it or not, dude, I actually tried going down that route, but because of these guys, I am not able to get a job. And the reason why I know for a fact that I'm not even able to get a part-time job is because when you look at my history, and you really dig into what they've done, they caused my biological father to lose his job, and they've caused my friend Brendan, who, God rest his soul, he's no longer with us, he lost his job because of these guys. And you have to think, how long would it be before I get a job? Before they call up there and they get me fired for no reason, just to make me laugh. Here's the thing, man. I've tried talking it out with him, and it's not working. And just want to say, I know where I went wrong. I know exactly where I went wrong, which is why I'm trying to move past that and show these people that I'm not like that. I know where I went wrong. It's with all these response videos that I did and all this bullshit, I know where I went wrong, dude. And that's, like I said, that's why I've been trying to move past it and trying to do better for myself. But these assholes make it hard because they're claiming something that isn't true. They're claiming that they represent me and that they manage me and that I belong to them when none of that is even remotely true. But the problem is, I don't have their addresses. I don't know where they live. As far as their cities go, I know the states they live in, but I don't know their city. I know the states, I just don't know the city that they live in. And that's why nobody in the legal system will help, because we don't know any of these other people's real names, where they're from, who they are. Which puts me and my family in a very difficult situation to where we have to deal with so much hatred, so much torture, and so much fucking hell that no one seems to understand. And it's fucked. Because of these guys, dude, my mom now has to go through all this fucking paperwork with fraud to get me back on my food stamps because these people reported me for making an income when I'm not. Now because of them, I have to go through all this bullshit and show them that I'm not making anything on a constant basis. And it's bullshit, dude. It's how much worse can it fucking get, I'm just over here trying to live my life and make an honest living, doing something that I enjoy, doing something I'm good at. That way I can make a living for myself so my family won't have to worry and they can be set for the rest of their lives, And all I have to say to you is one fucking thing, you douchebag. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking retard. You have no fucking class. All you do is sit there and attack people for what they do wrong. But yet, you don't look in the mirror at the shit that you dumb fucks do wrong. So how about you stop being a lazy, raging, fucking hormonal bitch? Get the fuck off the internet and stop fucking with people. Because you are what's wrong with the internet. People like you and Marty and all these people that attack me for no reason, you guys are what's wrong with the fucking internet. So how about you do the world a favor, stop being a lazy fuckboy, get off the internet and get a real fucking job, you dumb fuck. And me and my family, we don't know what else to do. We've gone every single route. We've gone the legal route. We've tried to do whatever we could to stop it, and it just doesn't work. And we don't understand why the police won't help. Or the FBI. Like, we've done everything the legal way to try to get it to stop, and we just don't know what to do anymore. Like, we tried reaching out for help to the police and everybody multiple times, and just nothing ever gets done. Not even with the FBI. We've tried reaching out to them recently, and they don't even help. Ever since then, I've lost so many people. He actually ended up breaking into my YouTube and my Kick and taking those over to where I had to make all new ones. I had to change a lot of emails on stuff. Like, I had to do a lot yesterday because of this guy. A YouTube account that I had worked my ass off to get over 500 subscribers on, and my Kick account that I had worked on for several months, to where I had well over 1,000 followers, and I was just waiting to get my phone turned on so I could start getting paid and letting people subscribe. So yeah, because of Tibbs, I'm in a spot where I want to break the cycle of these trolls, but I don't know how to do it. Not too much, man. Honestly, dude, you're lucky, man. You got someone you can spend time with. You're very lucky in that regard, man, and I'm happy for you for that. Hell, to be honest, man, because of these trolls, I've been single since fucking 2021, unfortunately, which freaking sucks, dude. Think about that, man. Since 2021, I've been single, and it fucking sucks. But these guys definitely need to be stopped. And see, what Eddie doesn't realize is by me calling out all their bullshit, that's luring them out. When I called him and everybody out, they got mad. This is their way of firing back. And all it does, it proves my point that they don't like being called out. They hate it. And Chris, one thing that you need to understand is this, that in order to bring about peace, sometimes there has to be chaos. Sometimes you have to fight a war to bring about peace. And trust me when I say, Chris, this is a war that you're going to want to fight. Because this war affects all of us, including your community. If these fucking pathetic trolls, these terrorists, if they have their way, that's going to affect all of us, including your community as a whole. And I don't want to see that for you because I'm proud of what you've done. I'm proud of where you got to, man. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of you. I've always been proud of you, man. See, I could tell what you were after that. You know, I could tell because I've had friends that are the same way. Right? I lost a lot of friends to that shit. And I'm gonna ask you this. Yeah, sure. You know, the sex might be good, meeting up with different people and this, that, and the other. It might sound fun and it might sound good at for a time it is. But you need to ask yourself, is your life really worth taking that risk? Is your life really worth taking the risk to possibly one day be snatched away from you and you end up dead in the middle of a motel somewhere? Because that's the reality of what could happen. Oh, I know. That's why I'm saying that's why I'm not going to blow the top on this just yet. I need you to get me as much information, screenshots, and videos of them conspiring to do harm to me and my family as much as you can, dude. Like screenshots, videos, anything of that nature. If you can get it, send it over to me ASAP. Yeah, I do appreciate that, and I'm sure my family would be appreciative of that as well. But given everything that's going on, dude, I'm at the point where I'm literally at the point where I just want to throw my hands up and walk away and just go ghost and see what happens, you know? Like, I mean, at this point, what else do I have to lose? They've already ripped everything else away from me. The city of Akron basically hates me at this point. So it's like, what else can I do other than, go underground and, see what happens, Just go underground, go silent, and start working on shit behind the scenes and see what happens. Because that's how hard he was hitting me. And I was doing everything I could to get him off me, but he's 300 plus pounds. And there was no way that I was getting him off me. So all I could do is just sit there and just hope and pray to God that I don't either get knocked out or I don't die. Like, I was covering my face as much as I possibly could. Like, I literally had my hand over my face in a UFC style guard to protect my face from taking any more damage than what it was. That's how hard that dude was fucking hitting me. And like I said, it's not like me being on a podcast is gonna change that. And plus, honestly, dude, I don't want you to get attacked any more than you've already been attacked, Because the people I'm currently dealing with, troll-wise, they're ruthless. And when I mean they're ruthless, these guys do not give a fuck about the law. They don't care. And I'm not gonna, I don't want to bring that to your podcast. Because you don't deserve that kind of heat, you know? So for your safety and the safety of your podcast, I think it's best that I don't go. Because like I said, people's minds are already made up, and I don't want to risk you guys being put in danger because of these trolls that I'm currently dealing with. Well, long story short, my dad's wife, well, my now former dad's wife, Jenny, sent a courtesy letter basically telling me to stop talking shit on them, which isn't really talking shit, it's me telling the truth, which they don't like. Or they were going to sue me and my family for defamation of character and slander. Well, I was going through that yesterday trying to understand why or how my dad could allow this to happen. And yesterday, Tibbs TV basically forced me to call myself a pedophile, or he was going to help them go through with the lawsuit against me and my mom. Really? You're really going to do that shit to me? Really? You talked about wanting to be in a relationship with me and wanting to be with me, but yet here you are in a relationship with another dude. You need to get your fucking shit together. You need to grow the fuck up. Oh, and by the way, since you have a kid, get the fuck off of porno. Your kid don't need to see that shit, and you don't need to be doing that shit. You're a fucking mother. Get your fucking shit right, Sam. I would love to go out and get a regular job and do like you were saying. I would love that. But like I said, these guys have done so much that my neighbors want nothing to do with me except for one neighbor who thankfully was not home when when that stuff with that dude went down. Um, but she's never home, thankfully, to witness what went on. But because of that, I'm not able to do that, which sucks. And I know it sounds like an excuse, but it's really not. Like, because of what these people have said about me that day, I am now hated by literally all of my neighbors except one person. Oh no, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. The mom and dad are doing good. Ed actually ended up getting a infection in his ankle to where it was swollen up really bad. Not too long ago, which that's going down. He's doing a lot better than he was. And honestly, I'm the exact same way. Like, I am loyal to a fucking fault. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, but then what can I say? I was raised by my mom my whole life, So, what can I really say? Well, to be honest, man, it's kind of a situation with Kara, dude. I want to get her out of that situation that she's in so bad, and I don't know what to do. Because tonight, when she was getting ready to go to bed, me and her said, I love you, good night. And when me and her were saying, I love you to each other, freaking Noah came out of nowhere and surprised her, and we don't know if he heard what we said or not. And it's had her nervous and me nervous all night long. Oh, bet, for sure, dude, for sure. I'm telling you right now, dude, you are going to love it. Like, you can get different parts to get different warframes. Like, you can customize your warframes with different, you know, weaponry, different outfits, colors, you name it. You can customize your ship. There's just a whole lot that goes into it, dude. And what I can do is, if you like, is I can send you all the information for TennoCon and where they'll be at. Like, they're going to be live streaming the IRL stream on Twitch, but they're also going to be doing the digital one on Twitch as well, where they do drops on Twitch, and you can get free gear and show at that during the event. Listen, I don't think you understand how technically smart these guys are. These guys are able to find out things that no one knows. William Gloryhole, I don't know where he came from, but he managed to find photos of my family members that were not on the internet. That's how deep this shit goes, dude. These guys are able to get information that no one else can. Like, whenever I had those 2 brand new songs that I didn't even release yet, they somehow or other got their hands on them and released them. And the reason why they knew about my court date, because like I said, these guys, they're computer smart. And I don't have anybody like that on my side to help out. And no problem. I'll catch you tomorrow. And you take it easy. Like, I'm always open to advice, new ideas. Like, I'm really an open-minded person. It's just, like I said, man, these guys have done so much damage to me that it's insane. You know? Like, it really is insane at the levels that they are willing to go to make sure that I do not make a living for myself. Like, it's crazy, dude. Yeah, there's only one problem with that, dude. I don't know anybody smart enough to actually get all their info because, not gonna lie, dude, the shit these people are doing is beyond, like, insanity, dude. Like, if you look up there on Facebook groups and everything, man, there's hundreds of people that are after me because of this fucking troll community, man, and it's sickening. It really is sickening, dude. Like I said, Chris, I'm sorry about everything I said to you. I'm sorry about all the bad shit I said, but you have to understand, those guys were in my head for years. They had me and my family living in fear, and I didn't know what else to do. I did what I had to do to keep my family safe, and I hated having to do that. You think I wanted that? No. But I did what I had to do for a reason, because I care about my family just like you care about your son. I would do anything for my family, just like I would do anything for you and your family. Because in my eyes, you never stopped being my friend. You never stopped being my brother. I'm not gonna lie, man. These guys are evil fucking people. And what's even worse is that anybody that stands up for me, they go after as well. And they basically put them in a position to where either that person has to stop talking to me, or that person has to really, really hide that they're talking to me. Like, these people don't want me to have anything at all. Like, these guys, they want me to suffer. Like, they want to see me suffer for the rest of my life. And I'm out here trying to make an honest living for myself and for my family. And so that I can help my friends out that need it as well. But yet, I don't get to make any money for myself because of these sick fucks. And I don't blame you. Like, I'm the same way. Like, the minute I see someone treating me like shit, they're gone. Like, they are completely gone. Like, I'm the kind of dude that when I'm with somebody, I'm with them until either they do something to fuck it up or something outside of my control or their control happens to where it has to happen. But I'm that kind of motherfucker that when I'm with somebody, I'm with them. I don't do that fucking around shit. Like, I've never been about fucking around like that. Honestly, here's what I'm thinking. And what I'm thinking is basically in the form of this video that I'm about to show you. Like, literally, that's what they want me to do. They want me to get a regular job so that they can call up there and harass my work, wherever it would be that I would work. You know, they want to call up there and get me fired because they want the reaction. They want me to be homeless, is what it is. Like, that's essentially what they want, is they want me to be homeless, and they do not want me to make a living. They made that very, very clear through one of the videos that I'm actually going to send you the link to, where they openly stated, and I quote, by N-word boy, anything to keep you from being successful, man. Those are his exact words. Anything to keep me from being successful. Yeah, it's because it ended up getting reported. So, yeah, I had to do a whole new one. Like, because of him, it's very, very hard for me to release anything. Like, that's why I haven't released any new music in quite a long time. Is because of him. And I don't know how to go about doing it as far as registering my music. I don't know how to go about doing it without it costing an arm and a freaking leg for me to go through that process and get all that stuff taken care of. You know what's so ironic? Like I said, at one point, I tried to warn him. But he didn't heed my warning. Didn't heed the help that I was trying to give him. Instead, he chose to continue on the path that he's on. And befittingly, look what happened. As a result, he became a slave to his own fucking design. And honestly, I don't feel sorry for him. He chose this path, now he has to walk it. Question is, how long will he last on this road? Because it will kill him eventually. Yeah, man, no worries. But yeah, like I said, man, William's the one that's doing all this shit, dude. Him and Marty going around taking my shit. Like I said, why do you think I haven't released any new music in over a fucking year? Why do you think I haven't released any new merchandise for my channel in over a year? Those two assholes are the fucking reason why. Hey, what's up? Sorry I missed your messages. I was literally asleep out today because I was dealing with some shit from that before. But, dude, anytime you want to hop on, let me know what your stuff is and I'll definitely add you up when you get it in. From a legal standpoint, dude, me and my family have gone down every single legal avenue that we could possibly go down. But it's like nobody wants to take this shit serious. The cops don't want to help. FBI doesn't want to investigate these people and shut them down. Detectives know about what's going on, but sadly they can't do anything. It's like I feel trapped every day because of these people, because me and my family don't know what to do. We don't know how to make this stop, and we've tried everything, man, which is why, like, we're at a loss. Like, we don't know what to do about this. Because there's so much they've done that it's like, how is something not being done about these people? Yeah. He died from an OD, and now Marty's retard ass is trying to blame me. It's actually funny. It really is, because his little fucking plan ain't gonna fucking work. It's fucking retarded. It's fucking stupid. Like, how can I have done it when I'm not a fucking druggie? I don't fucking sell drugs. If I did, my family would fucking know and I'd be thrown out and I'd be in fucking prison right now for that shit. Fucking idiot. I swear to God he is. I swear he's the world's biggest retard. Hey, what's up, dogs? Yes, it's actually me, dude. Like, you don't have to worry about it not being me. It is actually me, don't worry. Like, I know there's a lot of fakes out there, but it is actually me, dude. So, long story short, dude, that's when I was a little kid. And that was like a long time ago. And ever since then, my dad's had this evil, disdain thing fucking with me about it ever since I was a kid. That was a long time ago. But anymore, no, I'm not. That was when I was like a real little kid, when I was like maybe 5 or 6 years old. Not too much, man. Just eating breakfast and gonna be getting it in on some ascetic course, man. Doing some drug practice on there, man. And just hanging out, dude, and wait for you to get that guitar piece done, man. That's really about it. What about you, man? What you up to? Hey, Val, what's up, man? Just wanted to pop in and see how you doing, dude. But maybe once this stuff's all done and over with, you know, I might be able to. Because, like I said, I have nothing against you guys. I don't. But, like I said, out of respect for you guys and out of you guys all being good dudes, I'm not going to risk you guys being attacked the same way that I got attacked. I'm sorry, but you guys don't deserve that. And by me isolating myself from them and, making it to where I don't go on any live streams or anything, I'm isolating it to myself. So, I'll figure out a way around it though. But just know that I do have nothing but the utmost love and respect for you guys. I really do. Dude, I'm not trying to sound, rude or anything, so please don't take it that way. What I'm about to say is just because, I'm looking after myself and I'm trying to be protective of myself. How do I know that you're not out to gain content out of me? Like, how do I know that? Because I've had a lot of people like you say the same thing and they ended up, doing what they did and stabbed me in the back. So like I said, I'm not trying to sound like a dick or anything, but how do I know that you won't do like they did and just use me for content over and over and over again? Like I said, it's nothing personal, but I'm just trying to look out for myself, and these are questions that I have to ask. And you know what's funny? In the very beginning when you first talked to me, I treated you like a fucking human being, like I would have wanted to be treated. I treated you good. Why? Because I actually saw the good in you. Or was I wrong? Is there no fucking good in you? I mean, it's funny. You sit there and call me a bitch, but yet I was myself around you the whole fucking time. I'm not one of these backstabbing dumbasses that do fuck shit. I'm not about that. And you know what's funny? I didn't give a fuck about your looks. I gave a fuck about who you were as a person. And for you to go around and do the shit you did, that's fucked up.
Tell me why it is that you love me. What is it that you want from me? Tell me what it is that you need from me. I'm running around in my head. Every day seems so gray and black, and I don't know what to do. Can we even go back to the way things were before? Tell me why it is that you hate me now more than ever before.
Because I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of always being under attack. I'm always tired of not feeling safe in my own fucking home because of what they do. Like, I just want my life back, man. That's all I fucking want, is to have my normal fucking life back. Like, that's all I care about at this point. And if I have to go about doing fucking artwork as a career, okay, I'm cool with that. I don't mind. But I need to get my life back. I want my normal life back from before the bullshit, to where I can start being happy again and not scared or stressed out. I'm sick of this. It needs to stop. Dude, I'm not trying to sound, rude or anything, so please don't take it that way. What I'm about to say is just because, I'm looking after myself and I'm trying to be protective of myself. How do I know that you're not out to gain content out of me? Like, how do I know that? Because I've had a lot of people like you say the same thing and they ended up, doing what they did and stabbed me in the back. So like I said, I'm not trying to sound like a dick or anything, but how do I know that you won't do like they did and just use me for content over and over and over again? Like I said, it's nothing personal, but I'm just trying to look out for myself, and these are questions that I have to ask. Alright, what do you got, man? Fire away. What's going on? And on a side note, I do definitely appreciate you, checking my stuff out and keeping in the loop about everything. Because, like, not gonna lie, the stuff that's gone down is just, it's batshit crazy and it's fucking stupid. Like, these people have no lives. And they're so miserable with their own lives, they have to go and fuck with somebody else's life just to make them feel like their life is going good. Like, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. But, that's why I said, and since leaving, YouTube indefinitely the other day, I've just been kind of, getting back into gaming hardcore and being normal and just working on music again for the first time in years.
Why don't you sit down and read this fucking article? And I don't mean just flip through it. I mean really read into it, and you'll see what kind of shitty person she is. And I mean read every single article in detail and fully analyze that shit the same way I did. Then you'll really see what kind of a shitty person she really is, and how she's an attention-seeking little whore. Because my mom does not take me off the internet, and she allows me to fight back against this shit. So in their head, she's an enabler. In their head, because she's not taking me off the internet, she is now part of the problem. I know, it's fucking retarded.
Believe it or not, dude, I tried making a SoundCloud. Dude, I've even gone under various artist names, and they still figure out that it's me, and end up taking my shit. Hell, I'm surprised they haven't taken my fucking dubstep album that I did last year. I'm honestly surprised by that. My now former dad, he runs with the trolls now, which is fucked up. But a couple weeks ago, my dad disowned me in front of over 1,000 people. Over 1,000 people were watching the live stream when he disowned me and said that I wasn't family to him. And let me tell you, that shit tore me apart. And you want to know what the trolls did? They sat there and laughed at me behind the scenes. Because they know what they're doing is fucking wrong. They know what they're doing is fucked up. And it's not right.
Like you said before, man, all they are after are fucking views. That's all they're after, bro. It's like you told me. These guys are only after one thing: views, clicks. That's all they're after. They're clout chasing. And they're trying to use you to get me pissed off to do it. Don't fall for it, bro. It's a trick. Cut these little bitches off and live your normal life, bro. Cut these little bitches off, man. They're stupid.
To be honest, man, just trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna get around everything. Like, as far as, like, once I am able to come back, like, are these guys still gonna be there or are they gonna be gone, Because we don't have money for a lawyer at all. The money that we did have was actually spent on getting me out of jail because some guy showed up to my house in a mask, and I ended up having to protect my family. The police arrested me, so I had to get bonded out and this, that, and the other, which thankfully the charges got dropped against me, or that were against me, those got dropped. But You know, these people have done a lot of messed up shit. Like, these people have tried to kill me, they've tried to kidnap me, and these people think that they own me, is what it is. They think that they can use me for money. And that's what these people want. They want to exploit me and do whatever they can to make money off me without me making a single dime. Because I'm telling you right now, giving him what he wants is not the answer. Getting a hold of the police and trying to find where this motherfucker lives so that he can be shut down, that is the answer. And that's what me and CIA are working on. I've been reaching out to people all day trying to find where this fucking piece of shit lives. And he's been reaching out to YouTube to try to get a hold of them to see if they can do something to help stop this guy. So please, Charity, I'm asking you to just sit back, relax, and let us do what we need to do to put a stop to this. Like I said, I understand that it's frustrating. I get it. Believe me, I get it. But the way you're going about it is not the right way. And what I mean by that is he basically forced me to call myself a pedophile, or he was going to help my dad and his wife to sue me and my family for something that they couldn't even, get us for in the first place. But as a result, dude, I've lost so much money because of these people. At one point, I had a lot of subscribers to the point where I actually got a silver play button from YouTube for reaching over 100,000 subscribers. These people do continue to steal from me. Like, they'll steal videos, they'll steal music that I created, because I do music on a full-time basis as much as I can. And they do this stuff to attack me. And to be honest, I shouldn't even be up there myself. Like, I shouldn't even be out there my damn self. But when it comes to charity, and when it comes to my friends, I will always put them first, which is why I went up there to prove a fucking point. That he's a fucking spineless coward. And he's doing all this because it's a show to him. That's all it is. It's a fucking goddamn show to him. And I sat right there and did my metal vocals right there in front of him. But yet, according to him, that's not singing, when it actually is a form of singing. Because by doing what you're doing, you're giving them what they want. You know? And I can tell you right now, all those videos that you see online of me raging out and getting mad, that was because of them. Because of them not leaving me alone. And all those videos that you see about me online are just that. They're there to make me mad. They were there to piss me off and to deter anybody from talking to me. All because they want people to believe the lies that they speak about me. And what's sad is my dad now follows the trolls. Yeah, they want her, dude. And all that piece of shit fucking does, when he gets up, he goes to work, does his thing, and then you know what he does right after? Whenever he gets a paycheck at the end of the week, or at the end of the month or whatever, instead of paying bills, this motherfucker goes out, goes to the fucking bar, gets drunk as fuck, comes home, drinks again, and gets drunk again, eats dinner, and then goes to fucking bed. That's literally all this piece of shit does. While Kara's sitting here busting her ass every day, trying to run a job, taking care of the house, doing this, doing that, and doing the other, he's sitting there saying that she's lazy and that she's not fucking doing shit when she is. She's busting her ass every day just to survive. I'm gonna be honest, man. Going through this shit since 2017, now because of these guys, I live with PTSD every fucking day. I live with PTSD, depression, every fucking day because of these guys. And yet, they get to just get off scot-free and do whatever they want. Like, it makes no sense. Like, these people get to mentally fuck people up and ruin their lives. But yet, people like me and you have to fucking suffer because of what they fucking do to us, you know? It ain't fucking right. It really ain't. I don't know, man. Like I said, you know, I'm 33 years old. I should be working, doing something I love for a living, and making a living doing it, you know? I should be working and making a living, not dealing with fucking punk-ass keyboard warriors that want to see people's lives ruined for nothing more than a cheap fucking laugh. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, I just don't understand how they're being allowed to get away with this shit, honestly. I really don't. I don't see how they're being allowed to get away with it. Here's your answer. Never gonna happen again, boy. You can forget about it. Those days are over. That weak version of me, dead. Never happening again. Alright, good, man. No worries. No. Like I said, he's the fucking bullshit ass reason why I'm not with anybody while I'm single. Well, long story short, when I showed up, he seen that I had my fist balled up because I was trying to pull my arm through my jacket sleeve because my arm was sliding out. So I slid my arm back through and I just happened to have my hand up in a ball and I was yelling at him and he seen me, he came charging off the porch. I came charging at him and due to the ground being wet, he says that it wasn't, but it was. But thanks to that, his fist came down on top of my head after he kind of slid, and then after that, he got on top of me and started beating the ever living fuck out of me to where my nose almost broke and I almost passed out. For the past couple weeks, he's been in the hospital due to him having a surgery, and he's been in recovery. And I guess something happened to where the thing they put in there has started leaking again. And now they're back and they're fixing it. And yeah, it's not good. Like, dude, I have a bunch of fucking new merch designs that I know everybody would fucking love, but guess what? I can't release them because of William and them. Now, did you know what they would do? They would turn right around as soon as they saw the designs. They would turn right around and they would report my store shops. You know, they'd report my shops and I'd be shut down. Or any music that I make, they steal. So, yeah, what fucking fun. I have a fuck ton of songs that I can release today if I wanted to. But no, because of them, I get stolen from. Whoopee, huh? They are, not you, them. But they're gonna have to accept the fact that I have no intentions on returning to YouTube, and I'm gonna be living a normal life, doing my music, doing my artwork, hanging out with my friends, and hanging out with my family and my dog. You know? And those that matter to me, like, that's all that matters to me. And like I said, I have zero intentions of coming back to YouTube at all. Because of how toxic it is, how taxing it is on my body, physically and mentally, and just seeing how these people are. I don't need that, which is why I left. And they're mad that I'm not coming back. Well, that's something they're just gonna have to understand and get used to, that I'm not coming back.
You know, I want to be able to ensure my family that, you know, I'll be able to, you know, be set for the rest of my life and they won't have to worry, you know? It's hard to do with these motherfuckers doing what they're doing. Because I know what they want. They want to see me homeless in a shelter / group home or something of that nature, you know? All for fucking laughs. And it's fucking ridiculous. Like, these people have done a lot of shit behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about, that they are very lucky that I don't bring to the open. They are very lucky that I don't speak about it out in the open. But I can tell you right now, dude, these guys have done far worse shit behind the scenes. And if you don't know my story, man, my name is Chance. I'm 33, and I was born very premature. I was born with 1 kidney and 1.5 lungs, and was not supposed to live past birth. I was born 1 pound 10 ounces, and the doctors had said that I had a 1% chance of living entirely. Like, every doctor up in that hospital except for one, that was my godmother, said that I would not make it. But yet, here I am, man, 33 years later, man, living strong every fucking day, man. Oh, I got that motherfucker riled up, don't worry. I don't even need to do a diss track. I got this son of a bitch so goddamn riled up, he is fuming right now. Oh, I know, and all I'm trying to do is make a simple living doing my artwork and doing my music and shit. And that's it. Like, I'm just trying to do my shit. And it's like they somehow or other manage to find me every fucking time. And it's like, what's so sad is I don't even know who the spies are. Like, they could be anybody that I fucking know of outside of my close circle of friends. It could be anybody that I fucking know of. And it's weird. It's fucking weird. So I'm telling y'all right now, y'all need to stop the fucking bitching and work together. I'm fucking tired of being drugged around and not knowing what to fucking do. I want to be able to live my fucking life without being fucking attacked. I'm tired of it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but dude, I've dealt with this shit for 7 fucking goddamn years. I'm tired of being stuck. I'm tired of not being able to live my fucking life. I'm tired of my family being put in danger. I'm tired of me always being on the edge of possibly being arrested for fucking fighting back. I'm tired of it. I just want my fucking normal life back. I'm tired of fighting, and I'm tired of looking over my shoulder. Video footage was leaked of Tony doing this shit, and a lot of it was also openly admitted by Tony himself. Alright, so what I meant by that was, it's not that I've never heard that before, I've never seen it or heard it done like that cleanly by a female vocalist before. Like, I've never really seen it done in that clean of a way. Like, that was insane. That's all it is. It's not that I don't have fans. I do have fans, but because of motherfuckers like you and N-word fag, they're not allowed to listen to my shit. Because if they do, y'all niggas go after them like a bunch of punk cowards. Because you're a bunch of faggot-ass cowards that honestly, you need to go kill yourselves.
Every single one of you needs to fucking hang yourself, slit your throat, put a bullet to your head, do something, bro. Because y'all niggas don't deserve to have a life. Y'all niggas go after people because you're a bunch of punk-ass cowards. And you don't like being called out. You don't like it when motherfuckers like me fight back, do you, you fucking bitch? That's all you guys are a bunch of punk-ass cowards with no fucking lives. Because right now, y'all, my future depends on this shit, dog. I wish it was that simple. I really do. But this man has got so many people watching me on all fucking platforms that it's hard to do anything. I go to make a kick, I get falsely reported. I go to make a Twitch, I get falsely reported. All because I'm supposedly ban evading when I'm actually not. You know, believe what you want, Jade. The truth is, she fucking ruined my life. Why? For fucking views. That's all it's ever been about. Views, clicks. That's all they care about. Wake up, dumbass. Open your fucking eyes. That's all it's ever been about with these people. That's all it's ever been about is clicks and fucking views. Why? Because they don't care. Wake up, dumbass. Stop being blind. Don't side with them, because when you side with them, you're running yourself blind and you're believing a fucking lie. Don't buy into the lie. I'm out here exposing them and they hate it. You know what's funny about you and all the trolls? What you don't realize is this. I have been proven that I'm not a pedophile. But, you know what's sad? Is there are actual pedophiles in your fucking group. Oh yeah, there's real pedos amongst your little friends. Such as N-Word Boy, who is a pedophile supporter. Wake up, dumbass. I'm not the pedo here. N-Word Boy and his little goonies are. Oh, just for the record, I know you guys are a terrorist group. I've read all about you motherfuckers and I know everything there is to know. You guys are a terrorist group. And guess what? You're going to be brought down by me and Tibbs. Don't believe me? Try us and find out. The only thing that saved my fucking life from his 300 plus pound ass was one of our neighbors hearing me scream for help because he was literally hitting me that hard that I thought he was going to kill me. One of my neighbors down on that street saw what was going on and yelled for him to get off me. That's the only fucking reason why I survived that whole thing. If they had not stopped him, I may not even be alive. And guess what? You're nothing but a fucking whore. You fucking used me, bitch. I mean, it's funny how you said that would make me look like the bad guy, but yet that song you sent me basically was you practically begging to get in my pants. And then when I show you that I was willing to let you do that, all of a sudden, oh, you turn on me. What the fuck? So who's the bitch now, Adriana? Sure as fuck ain't me, is it? Nah, it's your fucking ass, you dumb thought. Literally, I just sent it to some very, very close friends of mine. There were two of them. Like, and the people that I know personally in real life that I know aren't with these assholes, they're the ones that I sent it to. So how he got his hands on them, I'm not sure. And N-Word was this little fucking idiot on YouTube, which I'll send you his channel. Like, this dumbass, he likes to counterclaim and steal my shit. He's the whole reason why I've been stuck. But give me just a second, dude, and I will send you his channel link. And then all you gotta do is just go to his community tab. He's got two channels. Yeah, N-Word Boy and N-Word Boy 3.0. I'll send you both of them. All you gotta do is go to his community tab, and you'll see what I mean. And the reason why he did that was because of the fact that I tried to do a sting on somebody who I knew was an adult. I knew very well they were an adult right from the jump, but I still went forth with trying to bust this person. And I even went as far as to say, hey, I know you're not underage. How old are you really? Well, because of that, everybody thought that I was a pedophile, and he is now deciding to side with the trolls. And this is the same motherfucker that got me away from the trolls. And he knew I was upset and in tears because I couldn't understand how my dad could allow his wife to do this. So he took advantage of that and basically told me, hey, either you're going to call yourself a pedophile or I'm going to help with the lawsuit. Oh no, and that's the thing, dude. Like, for me, man, like, I came into this whole thing, doing music. Like, that's how I started out on YouTube. And to be honest, I don't know how I got drug into this. Like, all I've ever tried to do was do my music, do my artwork, and do my stuff. Because I grew up, drawing, doing artwork, and then later on in my high school career, I ended up getting into music, which kind of led me to having somewhat of a career doing music. But what I can't seem to figure out is how it's not so much how I got drugged into all this, it's why. Like, why did they have to do the things they did and drag me into this shit? Because I've not had the chance to actually sit down and talk with the families of those that I've lost and actually spend time with them and actually grieve. It's just been constant fighting all day, every day. Just defend myself every day, yelling every day. Doing shit that I shouldn't have to be doing every fucking day. Just so much stress. And it's beyond fucked up. Every single one of you motherfuckers to set your differences aside, okay? I don't give a fuck what beef y'all got with each other. I don't give a fuck. Right now, my future depends on you guys getting me the fuck out. I need y'all to set y'all's differences the fuck aside, dude. I need y'all to set y'all's differences aside. I don't care if they're a troll or not. Set y'all's fucking differences aside. Because right now, my future depends on y'all fucking helping me out. I need to get my music getting up off the ground, and I need y'all's help to do it. So put your fucking differences aside, sit down, shut the fuck up, and let's come together and get something going. Like, I've had to watch my own, my own mom and stepdad suffer because of these guys. And by the way, just for the record, that person right below me is not N-Word Boy. That is actually William Gloryhole. And listen to what he chimes in on. Listen to what he says when he chimes in that clip. It's very interesting. So what it essentially boils down to is this. Either I dance for them or I get off the internet. Because according to them, I'm not good at anything else. Like, that's what it boils down to. They literally want me to dance for them, and that's it. And if they can't have that, then they don't want me on YouTube. They don't want me doing anything else. They literally are trying to force me into this little fucking bubble by any means necessary. And since they're not getting what they want, they are trying to push to extreme measures to get me off the internet because I flat out told them, no, I'm not fucking going anywhere. That's what it all essentially boils down to. And so, Chloe, I hate to say this, but this is goodbye. I will not be friends with somebody that talks down to my family like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I am going to take your advice and step away for a while and work on myself. And I do admit, like, you have helped me a lot this morning, and I do appreciate that. But because of you doing those things, I have to cut ties with you. I'm sorry. It's family first for me. I'm sorry. But trust me when I say I am going to do everything I can to better myself. And I hope you understand why I have to cut you off. Because I want my family to be able to live comfortably for the rest of their lives. I don't want them to have to worry about nothing, dude. I really don't. I don't want them to have to worry about anything at all whatsoever. Like, I want them to be able to make a good life for the rest of their lives. So they ain't gotta worry, you know? Like, I don't want them to have to worry about me when they pass. I want them to be able to live comfortably for the rest of their years. And it's like, how am I supposed to do that when every time I try to do something to make money, whether that's artwork, music, clothing shops, whatever, like, how am I supposed to make an honest living and make that happen when these guys are constantly screwing me over every chance they get, you know? Well, because of the trolls, I may have a warrant out for my arrest. I don't know. Because they're trying to make it look like I'm doing shit that I'm not fucking doing. And believe it or not, dude, those are some of my matches that I did just a little bit ago, dude. I literally just got done doing those matches like not even a half hour ago, dude. And I came across that game randomly on Steam and it was for free, so I was like, fuck it. Grab it, and now I'm fucking hooked. I'm setting myself up for the stuff that I've currently been getting into outside of the troll shit to set myself up for success. That way, even after the 6 months that I'm taking off, pass by and the trolls move on or whatever, I'm setting myself up so even after that day comes, I won't have to worry about working a regular job. I won't have to worry about the trolls. I can do what I need to do to be successful. Because there's a quote, not really a quote, but it's something that I had to learn. I think you might be able to pull something from this as well. Yeah, I know. And honestly, like I said, 5 years ago, before I started getting attacked, I was just like you. Normal life, had everything I could ever want, was doing my job, one of my dream jobs, and getting paid. And it's like ever since I started getting attacked, I've not been able to do anything, and it fucking sucks. That right there is the reality of what can happen if you keep going down this road. You could end up in some dude's motel or house or whatever, and you could end up dead. I don't want to see a beautiful girl like you end up dead. I don't want to see somebody like you who's just insanely beautiful end up going down that road. That's why I'm giving you the advice that I'm giving you by telling you, let this lifestyle go. Let that lifestyle go because it ain't worth it. Do something better with your life other than this. Because your life is worth more than you just being used for a sex toy. Oh, I'm sorry, sis. I hope you're able to nap sometime soon. Oh, by the way, Mom says hi. And she hopes you're doing good.
My bad. I'm also really busy, man. I'm trying to fucking fix this truck UI. Yeah, no, I just felt bad for Tibbs for a second because I thought you guys were like friends, right? Because I thought he was like really trying to help you out. And then I felt bad because I was like, wow, bro. Like, technically, he was like, yo, you snaked him doing that, right? Like, fuck. Especially being a random call. I was like, geez, Cyrus just did that? Fuck, fam. Oh, well. Yeah, fam. Anyways, yo, I'm just trying to fix this fucking shit. That business stuff, that's still happening, man, but it just takes a little bit of time, especially here. I'm in Canada, bro, so the business, you can't just register a business, go online and register it. There's some paperwork that needs to be filled out, and that paperwork is being mailed to me. So, yeah, it's still happening.
I'd say, man, but maybe at this point it is best for me to stay away from things for a while, as much as I say it. You know, let things cool down and see what happens. Just try to ignore shit, you know? Because the city of Akron is clearly against me, and I doubt that they'll listen. So, you know, I'd say that maybe me walking away from everything is what's best. As much as I hate to say it, like, I don't know what else to do. Because I don't know anybody that's technologically smart. The police won't help, FBI won't help, detectives won't help. Like, I don't know what else to do except to walk away and go underground and go silent. You know?
Yes, he fucking was, and he fucking sucks.
So I'm gonna ask you one last time, Chris. Will you please help us stop these people for good and shut them down entirely before anyone else gets hurt? Like I said, Inquisitor took his own life, and 2 years ago, because of these people, I almost took my life. Twice. But you know who stopped me? My mom and you. When I wanted to end my life, you were there, and I can't thank you enough for that. And I know you might hate me, and that's fine. But I can never hate you. I don't care what you say. To me, you'll always be family. So will you help us, Chris? Please. Because if this shit continues on, Chris, a lot more people are gonna get hurt, and a lot more people are gonna end up taking their own lives. And trust me when I say, man, I don't want that for anyone, and I know you don't either. So what do you say, Chris? Will you team up with me and Tibbs? Gather your community. Gather all your people. And let's put a stop to this. Let's get word out there. Let's put a stop to these motherfuckers before anyone else has to end their life. Before anyone else gets hurt. I don't want to see that. Not for you, not for anyone. I want peace, just like you do.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm actually doing really good. But yeah, like the whole Tibbs thing, man, that was a shit show and a half. Not even gonna lie, like that shit was a shit show and a half. I ain't even gonna lie. But yeah, I'm doing good. Mom's doing good. Ed's doing good. My dog Greg Rat, he's still being the same little shit he's always been. Fucking love him to death though. But yeah, like everything that happened just kind of made me realize, like, dude, maybe it's time I took a step back and started focusing on music and being normal again.
When I was going through these hard times, like I said, these people eventually pushed me to the edge of where I had attempted to take my own life twice in a row. And And during that time, you guys had just released your song "The Light," which really showed me that I don't need to face this alone. And ever since then, I was able to get away from that. And I've been away from that toxic environment for a little under a month now, and it actually feels good to be away from it, and it feels good to be back and being myself again. Because when I was in that toxic environment, I was not okay. And your guys' music really helped to pull me out of that hatred and out of that negative space. Dude, if you could, man, that'd be huge. Like, even if he's not able to make it to where I, get a certain percentage, if he could literally do like an order to where these guys can't screw with me, or even if he could get YouTube to look into what these guys are doing to not only me, but to other people, dude, that would be fucking huge. Because I know I'm not the only one. These people have done this to several people. And it's not okay what they're doing to these people. And to be honest, at this point, dude, I'm willing to do whatever I can to make any kind of money, whether that be, sound design, voice acting, doing regular acting, doing whatever I can. Like, I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to start making that money again that I've been losing out on all these years. Because everything these people have done using my name and my image and likeness, I have not seen 1 red cent of any of that money that I should be making. Like, these people are making thousands off of me a month, if not in a day. But yet, I don't get to see any of that money at all whatsoever. That right there is secretly why they tried to make Mastro Mafia look like she was supposedly underage. Because they wanted to use me for views. Because to them, I look different. Therefore, the only thing that I'm good for in their eyes is making them laugh. According to them, I'm not good at anything else. According to them, I'm not good at music, I'm not good at artwork. The only thing that I'm good to them for is getting laughs and making money off me. That's all I'm good for to them. That's why they call me a lol cow, which I am not. Like, they just want to use me to farm likes and views and shit like that, and they'll do whatever it takes to get it, even if the means are illegal. And fuck hundreds of thousands of dollars. Would you want to work a regular job, or would you want to get out there and bust your ass for your dream and make your dream successful and take that dream and run with it and turn your dream into a reality, turn your dream into a job, turn your dream into a career? I don't know about you, but that's what I'm doing. I'm out here busting my ass every day, working on turning my dreams into a career. And I understand that a lot of people say that it'll never happen, but here's the difference between me and them. I don't know the words quit. The words quitting and giving up are not in my vocabulary, and they never will be. And dude, not gonna lie, the vocal work and the timing could use a little bit of work, but not much. It's actually not bad, dude. I like where you went with it, dude. It's actually pretty decent. Good shit. Keep it up. Honestly, dude, you have no idea how badly I want away from these people and to have somewhat of a normal life again, dude. Like, this whole thing, it's beyond insane. Like, I definitely understand where mistakes were made, and I've actually learned from those mistakes. Pardon me, I've learned from those mistakes. And I've been trying to better myself. Since then, I've been trying to do better. But it's hard when I constantly have people attacking me, attacking and harassing my family in real life. Like, it's chaotic, dude. But to answer your question, like I said, you have no idea how freaking bad I want away from these assholes. Dude, if they're worth that much, don't sell them just yet. Wait a few years. Hang on to them. Wait a few years and let them go up in price. And then turn around and sell them. That's literally your best bet. Hang on to it for, say, about 2 to 3 years. And then watch the price shoot up. And watch how much they go for, man. You'll be making double the money off of it. Because of everything that he's done to me and everything he's done to other people overseas, he is facing up to 7 years federal prison time as of today. He goes in today, around noon. And I understand that you might not see me that way, but I will never stop seeing you as family. Because when a lot of other people turned their backs, you were one of the very fucking few to stand there and say, look, this is what you need to fucking do. And I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. I'm sorry that things went the way they did. But right now, Chris, I need your help. I need your help so that you can help me and Tibbs stop these people, because you have numbers. You have numbers in your community, and I don't want to see anyone else get hurt. We need your help to shut them down for good. So, Chris, will you help us stop these people before it's too late? Believe it or not, dude, I actually did, and believe it or not, that's actually better than what it was at like 8, 9, 10 months ago, dude. Because about 9 to 10 months ago, man, there was no skin. It was all open sores. So, like, it's almost healed up. Like, it's slowly getting there. And that's due to topical dermatitis, which, like I said, I do deal with that. And thankfully, it's slowly getting better. Like, it's definitely slowly getting better, for sure. Dude, I can tell you right now, this is not a fake account, bro. But what pages? Like, the comments on what page, dude? And you can tell the rest of your little buddy troll friends that same message. I'm never going back to that person that you guys made me. You can forget about it, because I killed that version of me that you guys made me out to be. He's dead. I've evolved past that. Now, I'm your worst nightmare. As I said, the day is going to come where the trolls fall. And when it does, I'll be leading the charge. But overall, man, it was a good conversation. He's a good dude. He's definitely good people. But like I said, I unfortunately had to turn him down for the podcast, because like I said, the people that are fucking with me, I don't want to bring that negativity onto him, you know what I mean? I don't want those people attacking him the way that they attack me. So I respectfully had to turn him down for the podcast. Which he understood. He was totally chill with it. Which is why I ended up being successful like I was for that short stint that I was. Because that right there, that proved, that right there, when I was making those hundreds of dollars a month on Twitch, doing my thing, doing what I love, that right there proved that I have what it takes to be one of those people that isn't just sitting around. That right there proved that I have what it takes to work my ass off and to be successful. Why do you think the trolls shut me down? Because they know I can be successful. They know I have that potential. Which is why I'm doing things the way that I'm doing now out of their sight. Oh, it's all good, dude. If you can, send me a voice message and let me know, like, what is it you're going to be doing? Like, are you going to be doing, like, vocal covers, or are you just going to be, using a mic setup and just talking and a camera, or, like, what are you going to be doing? Because I guarantee you that good person that wants you and needs you is going to be there in your darkest times. Is going to be there when you need it most. These people that you're working for, doing the escorting shit, they don't care about you. They don't. And that's the reality of it. They do not give a fuck about you. You know what they care about? Money. That's all they care about, is money. As long as you're bringing them in money, that's all they care about. They deep down do not care about you. But me, I care. You're a human being. I care about your well-being. I care about you just the same way as I care about my friends. You know, you're a human. Like I said before, dude, I learned from my past mistakes. Which is why I'm doing things differently this time around. I'm doing things smarter this time around. I'm waiting them out as long as I need to. And hanging out with my friends and my family and stuff, I'm waiting them out. And then once they get bored and they move on, that's when I come back in. And that's when I make my move. However long it's going to be. But right now is not that time. My time will come to be able to be successful again. And when it happens, I can guarantee you this. I'm taking that shit and I'm running with it. And I'm not looking back. I hope so, man, because just tonight, man, when I was hanging out with somebody on Marty's panel who actually is a cool ass dude. He's been getting attacked the same way I have. So I was talking to this dude, and Marty fucking came across this dude that I guess this dude broke into my computer, and he was like showing my search history and this and that and the other. And I'm like, oh, who's Kayla? An ex of mine whose brother fucking showed me what was going on with my current ex. Not my current ex, but the first other. Basically, my ex other did some shit. He caught it, and even though he don't like me, he showed me what was going on. Basically, what they're trying to do is find any incriminating shit they can, even the littlest fucking slightest thing, just to attack me over. It's fucking dumb. And just a word of advice, dude. Bear caution when it comes to N-word boy, because he has a tendency to lie a lot. Like, when I report him to YouTube for stealing my content, he makes up a falsified counterclaim saying that I'm his client and that I agreed to this and that for the whole like Lance Shokins thing when I never did. I don't even know this guy. He's literally some random that came in and started stealing my shit and has been getting away with it for far too long. You're dragging me down and I don't know you. Tell me why you wanna come back around. You think that you know me, you don't know anything about me. So tell me, why should I give in to your demands? Tell me why it is that you hate me, what it is you want from me. Tell me why it is that you love me. Like, dude, just really quickly, go on to YouTube and on to Google and just type in my name and you'll see what I mean. To be honest, dude, a lot. I need help. I need help to get back what was stolen from me. Because I have no money to copyright my stuff and it's making it very hard for me to do anything. And N-Word Boy and William Glory Hole and Death by Design, those three took two of my latest songs, released them under a fake name, and have now been making actual money off of my work. And I need help getting it to where they cannot do this anymore. Like, this shit needs to stop. You need to look at it as how, like, if you watch the YouTube channel Daily Struggle, look at it how he's looking at it. Who gives a fuck if they have our conversations? Who gives a fuck if they have your address? Yeah, I understand the situation with your mom, dude. I get that. But with these guys, you have to have that who fucking cares attitude. Because that right there, having that who fucking cares attitude, that's what kills them. So my best advice for you, bro, block them. Don't listen to them. Don't pay them any mind, just keep on blocking them. Not quite yet, I don't. But I'm close. But not quite yet. The time's not right yet. Once these trolls have fully moved on, then I can pursue. But until then, I will sit back and I will wait it out. Because that's the best thing I can do is wait it out. And they both did exactly like you said. They didn't say anything to anybody. Matter of fact, I didn't even know where Brendan worked. Or my biological sperm donor. I didn't know where either of them worked. At all. So, yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I would love to get a regular job. I would, but because of these people, that's just not possible. It's really not. And that's something I've had to come to the realization of, is that I'm not able to get a regular job because of these people. And the kind of access to information that they have.
The right thing was done. I consider myself like a first responder on 9/11.